The next case this morning is In re Armstrong. We'll hear first from Mr. Burnside.
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court. In 1972, in Brandsburg v. Hayes, this court ruled against the right of reporters to withhold the names of their sources before a grand jury. And it gave the power to the government to imprison those reporters who did. It was a 5-4 decision. Close. In his dissent in Brandsburg, Justice Stewart said, as the years pass, the power of government becomes more and more pervasive. Those in power, he said, whatever their politics, want only to perpetuate it. And the people are the victims. Well, the years have passed, and that power is pervasive. Ms. Armstrong could have buckled to the demands of the government. She could have abandoned her promise of confidentiality. She could have simply gone home to her family. But to do so would mean that no source would ever speak to her again, and no source would ever speak to her newspaper again. And then tomorrow, when we lock up journalists from other newspapers, we'll make those publications irrelevant as well. And thus we'll make the First Amendment irrelevant. And then how will we know if a president has covered up crimes, or if an army officer has condoned torture? We as a nation will no longer be able to hold those in power accountable to those whom they have power over. And what then is the nature of government when it has no fear of accountability? We should shudder at the thought. Imprisoning journalists? That's for other countries. That's for countries who fear their citizens, not countries that cherish and protect them. Some time ago, I began to feel the personal, human pressure on Rachel Armstrong. And I told her that I was there to represent her and not a principal. And it was not until I met her that I realized that with great people, there's no difference between principle and the person.
Come on, I got new digs for you.
You know, they brought him out here. What do you think?
It's nothing. He's not a real person here.
No,
Soccer isn't a real thing here.
Judge.
It's just not.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for coming over.
Mr. Burnside.
We're talking about soccer, not law. I just want you to know. Well, look, the reason I asked the two of you to come over today is that the Supremes have decided your case. The ruling will be down on Monday, but I've been told by a confidential source what it is, and I wanted to share it with you. 5-4 opinion against you, Albert. Same as before. National security, First Amendment, the court went with national security. And I want to say to you, Patton, congratulations. You did a great job. The court, once again, has made clear that in a case where journalists are not cooperative, they may have to be incarcerated.
Well, thank you, sir.
That having been said, I decided to let her go.
I'm sorry, sir.
I've got to let her go. I've been doing this a lot of years now, and I am sure that this woman is not going to reveal her source. She's been locked up for almost a year. She has been beaten within an inch of her life. She is resolute.
Yeah, well,
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
I can only keep her in jail if I think doing so will get her to reveal her source. She's not going to talk. I really have no choice but to let her go.
If I may, this is a woman who's been protecting a criminal. That makes her a criminal.
Oh, come on. She's not a criminal, and she won't be a criminal unless she is duly charged and duly convicted by a jury. And that's not my call.
When are you going to sign the paperwork, Your Honor? I want to get her out of there right away.
I'm going to go to court Monday morning. I'm going to announce that I'm freeing her. Patton, you got a choice. You can beat me to the punch. Just dissolve the grand jury.